I just got back from doing a side-by-side comparison with the shock therapy shocks on the Maverick versus my friend Bonefishy, who has same year, same Maverick, but with the stock suspension on it. So right at a critical point when we were getting ready to give our final verdicts on them, the camera fell off the back of the side-by-side and took a digger. So some of the shots are out of focus, but the important part is the audio works good, so you can kind of hear the verdict. So I apologize for any of the shots that are out of focus. You know, if I was a professional, I'd probably go reshoot it, but I have like 5 subscribers. My wife's one of them. But you guys can help with that. If you would like to see more videos, leave a suggestion. Okay, so here's the footage we shot today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like and subscribe. Okay, I haven't used my machine without the shock therapy shocks on it this year, so we're gonna do like a side-by-side comparison and talk to each other about what we thought, likes and dislikes, if there's any kind of difference between the stock shocks on this machine and the shock therapy shocks on my machine. So, see how it goes. Here we go. Hold on. There you go. Rear articulation. Whoa. All right, you're teetering. You're quite a ways up on that rock though too.
Go back down to how I was?
Yeah, you're like way up on the rock. Go forwards a little bit maybe. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty close though. Yeah, in the back, not much difference. Maybe even a little bit worse, believe it or not. His tire is way up. Could be a slight, oh, it's definitely an angle change, but yeah.
Yeah, it does feel a little more tippy than mine.
Well, it's definitely, yeah, it might be a different angle too. Yeah, you're in there. It didn't really do much in the back as far as, although the geometry in the front looks totally different. You can tell that one's up a lot more, and that's like the offsets of the tires. Yeah, there's a lot more. You can see the travel difference. This one's compressed. The distance from that fender to that fender to the tire is about twice of what it was in yours. Like the actual movement. Up on the rock. There you go, a little bit better in the front there. Let's go around and see what that back rear looks like. Up, yep, we're floating. a teetering. Putting low. Oh, your seatbelt's not on. Haha, you got grannied. Whoa there, killer. Oh, he hopped right up there on that one.
Was that?
You put it in low? Help.
I had to put it in low. It said low gear.
Yeah. Here we are. Oh, it's pretty good in the front. It's hard to tell with these trees in the way, but it's a pretty good sized rock. Now to see. Oh man, back tire's touching.
Definitely doesn't feel as tippy at all.
All your tires are on the ground on this one. There's no movement. I can't rock the fish in this one. No movement. He's planted solid in the back. All right. So thoughts?
I wanted to hate Jeff just to say, you know, your new shocks aren't as good as my new shocks, but they're way better. We were going up the hill. I was doing 15 on one part and 30 on another. I couldn't do anything close to this one. But this is completely stock. I haven't adjusted the springs at all, so I think we have to loosen up the ass end on mine to give it a little bit more bounce, and I got to tighten the front end up a little so I don't dip in the corners. 4-point harness on Jeff's, amazing. I definitely have to get that as well, but yeah, those shocks are definitely a good upgrade.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much better it was until I drove this one today. It's definitely cuts down the squirreliness a lot and the loose terrain and the rocks and everything, which we get a lot of. Not so much ruts and whoops and stuff like that you'd see out west more. The verdict that I came up with after driving both machines today is that the shock therapy shocks feel much more planted in loose terrain, rocks and gravel that we have a lot of up here. The trails are rocky, hard packed, there's mud, there's roots. At higher speeds, you don't skip as much. The stock shocks are very squirrely. You jump around, you bounce, you can feel the back of the machine kind of getting loose on you. The shock therapy shocks give you a lot stabler feel, which means you can go a lot faster. Well, not a lot faster, maybe 5 miles an hour or so. But when you're only going 15, 20, it's a pretty big difference. I would like to say also, I did an installation video. It was my first video. Made a lot of mistakes. But afterwards, I leveled the machine and I reset everything on my preloads, and that made a huge difference. Taking the time to set up your shocks once they're installed made quite a difference. When I first drove it, it was real high in the front, the back was looser. I had to raise the back up and lower the front down quite a bit. I think I had like almost 18 inches in the front, which was just way too high. So once I set everything up like I was supposed to, the shocks worked a lot better.